Hello again guys, we're here at the Asprey and it's Wednesday and we're answering your social media questions.
Today we're going to be showing how to improve the club face in your backswing. Welcome to Meandmygolf TV, let's take charge of your game. Okay, so welcome to today's social question. We have a YouTube comment from, I have no idea how to say that, Andy. Yeah, I hope it's not a word. If it is, I'd really like to know how to pronounce it. Okay, so the question is that the viewer is struggling with their takeaway.
Yep.
So they're fanning the club open and disconnecting it from their body. Okay, Andy, what does that mean? Can you just show the viewers what this means?
Yeah, so I was talking about the takeaway there. So the problem he's saying he's having is that as he swings the club away, he's fanning the club open, so the club is opening too early and the arms are sort of disconnected from the body. Yep. And gets this sort of separation here. And you can see there the face is wide open there.
Okay, so what sort of problems would we see from that?
A number of problems. A number of problems. A lot of striking issues, directional issues. When the face is that open, it really leads to some big slices.
Yeah.
But also has a real big effect on plane and sequence of the backswing as well.
Yeah.
So it really is. It has a knock-on effect for a lot.
I think that's the exact point, Andy. The club face rules, doesn't it? Yes. So if the club face is out, then lots of other swing faults can happen as a result of that. And I think what you just said there, slices to the right for the right-handers. You know, really high ball flights and shanks as well. You know, if you get any of the contacts from the side of the golf club, the heel of the golf club, shanks out to the right, that can be pretty nasty.
We see so often that if you get the club face doing the correct job, then everything else tends to sort of be a lot easier to sort out.
Falls in line, doesn't it?
When this is off, you're going to see a number of things off in the golf swing really as well.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so Andy, that's the problem. That's what it can cause. Yep. Do we have a drill?
We do have a drill. Right, I need a tennis ball, please.
Tennis ball. I've got one in my pocket, luckily.
And we call this the Humpty Dumpty drill. Okay, so
sounds interesting.
What I'm going to do, we're going to set up and place a tennis ball, two grip lengths on your target line behind the golf ball. Okay. Now you can see I've got a tee in here as well. Okay. Now what we're going to do with this is, the idea of this is we want to stop the fanning of the club open. So our job, once we've taken our setup here, is to swing the club back and hit or knock the tennis ball off, okay, with a square club face, a square back of the club face.
Brilliant.
Now for somebody who opens the club too early, we would hit that with the toe and sort of lose a bit of connection here. Now, not an easy drill to do really. It takes a bit of practice for somebody who will do this disconnection, but it's a real good one to give you the feeling on the way back of keeping that face square and keeping a better connection. Now, that's only the first part, just knocking the tennis ball off. We've got the tee peg here, and this is really designed so we can keep this more centered as we move the club away. So as we swing the club away here, this stays centered, pointing at the midsection of the body, and that in turn helps the connection, but also helps the club face stay square on the way back.
So that's the connected takeaway, and that's the club face square. So just go through that again, Andy. I mean, in the back of this iron, the back of the TaylorMade iron, there's a screw right in the centre. That's what we're trying to hit the tennis ball with, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, right in the back there. So you can really see great feedback here. We can hit it with the back of the club. I can see the tees point at the midline of the body, and then that face is going to be in a much squarer position, and we're going to see some different results.
It's actually in a closed position, isn't it? So
it is.
And we're actually saying to you, make sure you exaggerate it. So don't try and get it square. Actually go for a closed position, because what happens, Andy, we know all the time, if someone's fanning the club open, and let's say it's massively open, if they try and go square, it actually just reduces it a little bit. Yeah. Let's really get the sensation of closing it as much as you can. I guarantee you, I've not seen anyone go from extremely open to extremely closed in a short space of time. It takes time. It takes a couple of months to do this.
Well, this drill will certainly give you that feeling.
Okay, so that's the drill. Do you hit golf balls doing that?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So I mean, the key thing is here is to do it slow. Okay. Be aware of what the club face is doing, but you've got to knock that the tennis ball off, and hit the golf ball at the same time. So let's see if we can pull it off. So as I say there, midline of the body from that tee, I'm just going to knock that on the way back, hopefully strike that golf ball as well.
Very nice.
And a little draw there, Pierce, as well, into the wind.
Yeah, you struggle to do that with an open club face.
Definitely.
So this is a very good functional drill that you can hit golf balls with and have some feedback of whether you've actually got that Humpty Dumpty and knocked it off the wall. Now that tennis ball's gone back a good distance there, so that suggests that you caught it at the back of the club. If you get a glancing blow on at the toe, it might not go back as far.
And it will feel quite slow, but you're definitely going to get a different sensation as you do that.
It's going to be more deliberate, isn't it? For definite. Okay, so look, great drill. Also, guys, we've got Exciting times for us because this is obviously our Wednesday video. On Friday we'll be doing our first course vlog. So the winter here has been pretty harsh, hasn't it? A lot of rain, so the golf courses have been closed. But we're going to get out on the golf course, get some matches on the go, yeah, some fun matches, do some reviewing of some golf courses, go through some trouble shots, you know, awkward lies, course management, a little bit more than we do just on the practice tee here. So it's exciting for us.
Yeah, and I think if there's anything you want to see us do on the golf course or talk about, please post those comments below, and we'll definitely have a good go at answering as many questions or doing as many different shots as we can.
Yeah, and we've got a schedule of golf courses we're going to, but you never know, we'll have a bit of time to maybe get a few others in there, so if you want to post down what golf courses we go to, maybe that's a good idea as well.
California, hopefully.
Yes, please, a bit warmer than this. It's pretty cold today. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a thumbs up if you do. Share with people. Again, our goal is to reach out to as many golfers as possible, and we'll see you soon on Meandmygolf TV.
Good shot, and hopefully improve that balance as well when you go back to going flat.
And you can see there's a lot of rotation going through that hit there. And what about the right foot, Andy? That looks like it's a little bit quieter as well. So
yeah, it's a little quieter. I think the whole lower body will switch off a little bit here, which is pretty good if we